Hey, sweetie fam. Oh, welcome back to my channel. I am Patra Denise, produced by Zenny Productions. And your favorite plus size stylist is back with another one. Y'all, this is my May dump. I've been doing this for 5 months. But before we get into it, go down to the subscribe button, click the bell so you can be notified. I do drop a video every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. On this channel, I create family, fashion, and lifestyle content. Because this is the place to be for all of that. And that's on period. Doing a monthly dump allows me to reflect on things that I did the month before and keep it with my goals for the year 2023. So I will put the playlist of all the dumps from January, February, March, April, May. Or January, February, March, April. Because this one is May. And I do the month before. And whatever month we're in. So it's June now. And so I'm doing the month before. So y'all know I got my handy dandy list. This month, I'm going to be honest with you. I have a lot to say, but I had to narrow down to like 3 to 4 things. So first and foremost, it was my homegirl Kiosha's birthday. You'll see her in my content. We call her Kay the Driver because she's a driver. It's like actually what she does for her career. And her birthday was the beginning of May. Kay the Driver had an overnight stay in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is about 2 hours away from us. It was so much fun. I had a blast. First time I've been away with my kids in about 11 months. Yeah, because once the school year start, I'm with my kids all the time. You'll see the get ready with me as in packing and picking out the clothes. You'll also see the actual footage from Indy real soon because I vlogged the whole thing. I was a little nervous about vlogging, but I definitely vlogged the whole thing and we had a great time. So shout out to my homegirl. And here's the thing, like for somebody else's birthday, I love to travel, but for my birthday, I want to be at home. But next is the prom season of 2023. I'm a Midwestern girl. Even though I lived in the South for a few years, I'm a Midwestern girl, okay? And baby, I could not wait for the Midwest to do the prom season. In the South, they do it like March, April, or March or like the beginning of April. But in the Midwest, we start like late April, beginning of May. And we go like through to the end of the year. And actually, the last prom was like last weekend. Like, was it like that first, that Memorial Day weekend, and I think it was like the 3rd. There was people that was going to prom, schools that was going to prom then. So prom season was like super lit. Shout out to my city, Benton Harbor. I did a whole video because one particular mother sent her son off in a helicopter. And that's what he wanted. That's what they wanted. And that's what she did. And babe, when I tell you the surrounding cities they was choking on that. Making posts about it and things like that. And here's my thing. To each your own. If you want your child to come in a helicopter or a transformer, do that. But don't knock no other parent. Don't knock no other parent for wanting this for their child. Or if you don't want that. If your child want to come in a pantsuit. Because that's what they want. I can't knock you because I like what you would consider more like luxury or glamorous or something that would cost more money and when it comes to style, presentation, aesthetic. But if you want to come in a pantsuit and some hooping shorts or some gym shoes, well, power to you. I don't have a right to say anything about you, right? So the surrounding city, the guy went viral, or should I say the student went viral because his mother sent him off to prom in a helicopter. And it really irritated me because I'm from Benton Harbor. Y'all know that. And Benton Harbor is a small town. So it's a predominantly African-American city. Okay? And even though we're a small town, we have hitters. Everything Benton Harbor do is big. Okay? Everything. And even when we deserve all the props, we're normally the creators, people want to dog us and down us. It's kind of irritating me because people have no idea what it's like being from Benton Harbor and going to other places. They have no idea what it's like. And for somebody else to have something to say, as they always do, it just irritated me. So I made a video. The video actually did very well. I'll put the video right here so you can see it. It's called Benton Harbor. My baby girl, she graduated from preschool. And I was super excited. I wanted to get a bit emotional. However, I didn't. My daughter, Summer Ray, she's 5 years old, and this is her first year ever like going to any type of environment where other children and there was teachers, and she had to go off of someone else's, which was an adult's, guidance and regulations and rules and boundaries and be with other kids. And so it was hard for me a little bit because she's the baby. She's also a pandemic toddler because the pandemic happened right when she right not long after she turned 2. So she didn't get to go outside for years and go places for years and experience a lot of things until now. And it's just so different for her compared to my other children. So I was a little scared, but she was like what you consider, I think they said, the academic example for the class. She always did what she's supposed to do. Teacher said she was a sweetheart, and she graduated. So I'm going to post a picture of her right here. And she's so precious. She's such just a light. She's such her mother's child, okay? She's a social butterfly. It's, hey, how y'all doing? I know y'all see me. She always got a smile on her face. Always. I was just super proud of her. And she looks so pretty for her little I was about to say high school. Her little pre-K graduation, and she'll be going to kindergarten in the fall. So that's the last one, y'all. I'm about to be at home by myself all day. There was just so many different events at the end of the school year. And I didn't realize that as, stay-at-home mom, also full-time content creator. It was so much content for me to grasp, and, which is actually pretty good for me. However, I kind of felt bad for parents who could not get off work because there was so many events. It started with the May Day walk at my daughter's school. And then it went to field day. And then my other daughter had something else at her. My youngest daughter had something at her school. Then she had preschool graduation. Okay. And then my son was preparing for finals and things like that. And it just was so many things that was happening at the school. And it's like, me and my husband are only 2 people. We got 3 kids at 3 different schools. One in preschool, one in elementary school, and one in high school. So it's so hard to get to all these different things and do all these. Oh, my youngest daughter, I remember the other thing. My youngest daughter had a play date at one of the nearby parks. Like her school was going to that. So we went to that. And it just was so many different things and events at the end of the school year that me and my husband was going to. Because he came to the May Day walk. He went to the play date. He did not go to field day. And he went to the grad. So he was able to maneuver and go to these things as well for the most part. But I didn't realize how this was. This is the first year for my oldest daughter that she's experienced end of the year, things like this, because kindergarten was her first year. COVID was her kindergarten year. So she went up until end of February, beginning of March, and then she didn't go back. So it's just so many events. Comment down below if y'all went to all the events that your kids had, because in some cities there's a field day, there's a end of the year award ceremony, there's so many, there's 1 or 2 other events. And so comment down below if y'all go to all those things, or you just say, hey, I can only pick 1 or 2. Or if you can get somebody else, hey, TT gonna be there, Daddy gonna be there to go to those events to support your children. Or are you just listen, I can't be there, and which it's okay if that's your situation. Now, May was a very full month for me. I literally am just starting to feel okay, now I gotta start my summer routine. So May was full from my homegirl birthday to prom season, which my son is going to be a senior come the fall, or technically he passed all his classes, so he's a senior going into as a summer and going into the school year. So my son's prom will be until next year, which I'm going to record that whole experience, to summer's pre-K graduation and that experience, and then just so many end of the year school events. So many events. There was 2-3 weeks I was at school every other day. It was a thing, twice a day, 2-3 times a day. Comment down below if y'all like the monthly dumps, because I actually really enjoy doing them, and it just helps me reflect and also be grateful about what God has put in front of me. Y'all, I'm favorite pet Denise, and y'all be sweet. Smooches.